Okay, here's my second video chronicling the crazy chase of wolves. Yeah, sure what you sometimes you got to go through if you really want to pull this off. I'm shoveling in my fifth creek bed now. All smelting shit so I can get up to where there's a wicked wolf zone. What a pain in the ass. Anyway, here's the rig. Got the scabbard on. New snowshoes because I left mine on the side of the road last time. I had that dead cow with a million resident sliders going by. I'm sure it's gone. I'm sinking up to my waist here. My shovel. Ugh, shit. And now I'm going to shovel this in. My fourth one, so I can carry on. And who knows what we find. Go check out the other bait spots later. I got a bunch more meat here to bury. Here we go. It's wet. Well, what do you think? The snow rotten? Right on. This is going to be fun getting this bastard out of here. I'm doing it for free. Actually, this is costing me money to do this. Yep. Here we go. Never give up. Shit. Well, I don't know why, but somebody decided to triple and quad bag some of those chunks for me. That was really sweet. Anyway, again, with the blood splooshed on the tree, pile of disgusting snot in the hole. This is gonna scent up this whole valley. My discarded plastic, I'll put it back in the stink box, take it back with me. So this is bait burying spot number 3, no sets out yet. Alright, I'm back at the last spot. I buried some bear meat, and sure enough, the gang came through and they're loving it. And they left me their, they unknowingly told me where to snare off. And I can see it from here, but I've got a big scent post right down there in the snow. And it was going to show up yellow. Oh yeah, there it is. I'd pee in there like crazy. If I was really into it, I'd put foot traps there for next time, but I mean, I have to come up here every 24 hours. Don't have none into it. We've got pups, got mature wolves, real fresh. It's a big track here. And here's where the bear's buried, and they've absolutely tromped the shit out of this. Peed here, tromped it, dug around. Obviously, if I really wanted to, I could probably get away with putting some foot traps here later, but I don't think I'm going to yet. We're definitely going to snare off these little roots I've got here. Pretty cool. Here's going as planned. Fair-sized doggies. So here's where one went uphill. Like I said earlier, I'd love to get up above it. And he has told me exactly where to get them. So I'm going to go up there, put on my rubber gloves, grab my stuff, I'll go up there and set some snares. But I'm not going to walk up his trail. I'm going to walk 20 yards down here, up to that ground, that dirt, up to the tree, and come into his trail from a T, from a 90 degrees from his route. I'm going to come in so it'll lay as less scent trail from me as possible, and hopefully he just hits that snare on that downhill. Here's my bag of snares, here's my surgical gloves, pair of cutters, got my hanging wire in there too. It's all been boiled off and not touched by me. Here we go. Okay, the downhill's behind me. This is looking uphill. Look at this little hole right beside this tree. So what I've done is I have put a little piece of wire and I attached that branch to hold it as my little support right over his hole. And I'm gonna hang a snare here, right here. There it is. First snare of the season. And will it get a wolf? Who knows? I know if a wolf comes right through this trail again, he is gonna get her. And I've choked it off about 6 feet up the tree, as high as possible. Get a nice tight choke on under his chin. So, crossing her fingers. There's some natural chin up sticks on the bottom here. Already there, I didn't have to break them myself. So there's no fresh weird scent for them to put their attention on. Hopefully he'll whip right through here. You can see this, but I've wired this branch off to this branch right here. What that does makes it's coming off of a tree, so I didn't have to cut it for abnormal scent, fresh scent, but it's a natural little funnel wall to make the wolf come down right on top of the ridge, right underneath this branch, and right through the snare. So I got one here coming down the ridge, And I've got one here on the side of the ridge. Either way, a wolf comes right down this ridge again. He's gonna get her. Okay, here's another one. Same ridge. 3 of them came right up here across the ridge and side hilled up through there. You can see their tracks, kinda, right there. So all the sticks that I grabbed to wall off the holes where they might miss the snare were already broken, so there's no fresh breaks, and I'll show you why later in some pictures. But there's a little tiny chin up right there. Also, there's a space on your side for their front legs to go through, so it doesn't jump up. It'll just lift up his chin through the snare, hopefully for a score. And straight downhill, right behind us, is the goods. Straight down here. So all the tracks coming up here. I mean, you can see on the slope, there's tracks everywhere. Pretty good sized pack. Hopefully, does not get juicier than this. Look at this wolf crossing on this slough. It's amazing. Just pounded. Pounded. Straight below the bear meat, maybe 200 yards down the slope. Here we go. This baby is getting a snare. How did it happen? That is so beautiful. Look at those wolf tracks. Main road crossing, slough crossing. Perfect. Definitely most excited about this one snare right here. Does not get better than this without bait. They're not going to be cautious. They're going to come ripping right across this log. And I'm toggled onto that thick cedar down there. He's going to launch off the log on either side and strangle up. This ought to be good. Hopefully this snow doesn't rot out and stays nice and hard. Oh please.